It is the most widely consumed psychoactive substance on Earth, the engine of the modern world, delivered in a ritual performed billions of times each day. The journey begins with a single sip. Within 10 minutes, the molecule enters the bloodstream, an invisible courier on a mission to the brain. Here, a delicate deception takes place. Caffeine finds the receptors for a neurotransmitter called adenosine, the chemical that signals fatigue. Caffeine binds to these receptors, blocking adenosine from delivering its message of weariness. The brain, now deaf to its own exhaustion, receives a new command. You are not tired. The fog begins to lift. Alertness sharpens. After 20 minutes, the signal cascades through the central nervous system. A subtle quickening of the heart begins, pumping more oxygen to the muscles. The body is being primed, prepared for action. This is not merely a mental shift, it is a physiological awakening, a system-wide call to readiness that fuels the start of a day or the demands of a deadline. At the 30-minute mark, the mind enters a state of heightened capability. Neurons fire with greater ease. The processes of learning and memory consolidation are enhanced. New information is more readily absorbed, and crucial details are recalled with newfound clarity. That simple morning cup is now actively reshaping cognitive performance, sharpening the very tools of thought. 1 hour after consumption, the substance reaches its zenith, the peak of its power. But this peak casts a shadow. Consumed in excess, the delicate balance tips. The same mechanism that fosters focus can trigger the body's ancient stress response. The adrenal glands are stimulated, releasing adrenaline, the hormone of fight or flight. Alertness can curdle into anxiety, energy into agitation, the steady rhythm of the heart into unnerving palpitations. The effects do not vanish quickly. For the next 4 to 6 hours, caffeine remains a persistent guest in the system. A cup consumed in the afternoon becomes a wager against the night. It can profoundly alter the architecture of sleep, preventing the deep, restorative phases the brain and body require. Even if sleep comes, it is often lighter, less regenerative, paving the way for a cycle of fatigue and dependency the following day. There is also the matter of metabolism. Many turn to this substance in the pursuit of weight loss, and not without reason. Caffeine can slightly accelerate the metabolic rate and increase thermogenesis, the body's capacity to burn calories. Yet, this effect is modest, a subtle nudge rather than a powerful shove. It is a footnote in the complex story of human physiology, not a headline. From a single bean, a global empire of energy was born. We have woven this molecule into the very fabric of our civilization, a chemical tool to defy our natural rhythms. It is the silent partner in our daily ambition, a bargain we strike each morning, exchanging a moment of natural rest for hours of engineered focus, a contract we sign with every sip. Deep within the fabric of our daily ritual, a single molecule reigns supreme. It is the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance, an invisible engine driving productivity, conversation, and ambition. Yet, beyond the familiar morning cup, lies a complex and often misunderstood relationship. For the athlete, it is a secret weapon, a catalyst that can sharpen the razor's edge between victory and defeat. Caffeine enhances endurance, blunts the perception of fatigue, and forges an unbreakable focus during the most grueling trials of physical exertion. But this power casts a long shadow. With consistent use, the body begins to demand its daily tribute. A chemical dependency is formed, subtle yet unyielding. To break this pact is to invite the symptoms of withdrawal, a throbbing headache, a cloud of irritability, a mind struggling to grasp a clear thought. It is the body's protest, a testament to the substance's profound hold. For those in the delicate period of pregnancy, scientific consensus urges caution. High doses may carry the potential to disrupt the intricate development of new life, a risk that advises a period of deliberate restraint. The reach of this molecule extends far beyond the coffee bean. It is steeped in our tea, infused in our energy drinks, and dissolved into carbonated sodas. It hides in the richness of dark chocolate and is even an active ingredient in certain medications. Each source delivers a different payload, a variable dose that can significantly alter the body's response, often without our conscious awareness. Yet, emerging from long-term studies is a startling paradox. Moderate, consistent consumption appears to correlate with a reduced risk for some of humanity's most formidable chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes, certain forms of cancer, and even the neurological decay of Parkinson's disease. The key to this potential benefit lies in the brain itself. Caffeine prompts the release of pleasure and well-being. For many, it can subtly lift the mood, providing a shield against the weight of anxiety and depression. This experience, however, is not universal. Our genetic code dictates our sensitivity. For some, even a small amount can trigger a cascade of unwelcome effects: a racing heart, a restless mind, the acid churn of gastrointestinal distress. The body's ability to process this powerful compound is a deeply personal equation, factored by age, weight, and the silent work of the liver. We seek it out to feel awake, to feel sharper, to feel better. It is both an elixir and a leash. Our relationship with this simple molecule is a mirror to our own nature, a constant negotiation between desire and discipline, between the immediate reward and the long-term consequence. It is a daily dance with a chemical that has, in many ways, shaped the modern world. For the elderly, or for those whose liver function is compromised, the body's internal clock ticks to a different rhythm. Here, the intricate molecular machinery that metabolizes caffeine operates at a markedly slower pace. The result is a lingering presence, where the stimulant's effects are not only prolonged, but can transform from a welcome boost into an unwelcome, persistent guest. In this delicate calculus, the ancient wisdom of moderation reveals itself not as a restriction, but as a profound biological truth. To partake in this global ritual is to engage in an act of awareness, a dialogue with one's own physiology. To know the body's limits is to harness the benefits of this powerful compound, without falling prey to the negative forces that can diminish the quality of our lives. It is a conversation between chemistry and consciousness, a delicate balance struck within the very theater of our cells.